Yo, it's girl Jay. Welcome to all those that are new to my channel, and welcome back to all those that have checked out my channel before. So today, guys, I'm going to kick it straight off with Rick Ross and Pharrell Williams, obviously on the beat, called For the Money. So let's just check this out and tell me what you think at the end of this video.
Some big boys in here. Big boy moves on the big boy talk on you, nigga.
Straight away, I love the beginning of that. There's some big boys in here, and because you know he's a big boy.
Came for the money. Only came for the money. Only came for the money.
Yeah, I'm loving this, man. I'm waiting for the drop.
Only move for the money. Everybody want beef. Niggas want smoke. Hoes getting high. Niggas on dope. Everybody got rich. Then they went broke. Hoes want to shop. Then they want to post, but I can't.
I did not expect that. That's some Afro beats, dancehall vibes kicking in there, boy.
For the money. Only came for the money. A nigga came for the money. Big boss want money. Any nigga want to leave. Pussy nigga jump. Take a rent a meal. Pay off an alarm.
Damn, this is hard as a motherfucker. Come on now, guys.
And it's a thrill. All a nigga want. Leave it in the streets. Turn it in the trunk. A nigga came for the money. A nigga came for the money. Young niggas want money. Young nigga get money. A nigga did it for the team. Got it off the muscle. Straight triple beam. Trying to touch.
Damn, you know what? That is some serious vibes, man. You in a club, you bang that on, Jesus, everyone's gonna be like,
numbers, I'ma put it on the screen. Pussy nigga, fuck you. New Cuban links. Boy, still a sucker. She a great tote. Bad little buck. It's a bad little bitch. Bend it over, busted. I got another bitch. She a thick Russian. Ready for the dick. Always rushing one down from a clip. Always hustling.
oof, oh my days, man. I'm loving this track.
They threw a bitch like a brick in custom. Skyline blue like a Rolex face. Ride through the city on the Rolls Royce skates. Money I'ma make, money on the table. Fucking from the back, say the dick feel fatal. Fans coming at me, can I please?
Damn, up from the back. You know what he's saying? He's a sexual motherfucker, isn't he?
Case, hoes mad at me for the cheese I make. Everybody want beef, niggas want smoke. Hoes getting high, niggas on dope. Everybody got rich, then they.
That's so true. Everybody want beef. Everybody wants smoke. You know he's saying that, man. And it's so true right now.
Went broke, hoes want to shop. Then they want to post, but I came for the money. Only came for the money. A nigga came for the money. Big boss want money. Any nigga want to leave. Pussy nigga jump. Take a rent a meal. Pay off.
Oh my days, man. What a banger.
Winning is a thrill. All a nigga want. Leave it in the streets. Turn it in the trunk. A nigga came for the money. A nigga came for the money. Young niggas want money. Young nigga get money.
Young ends want money. You know, he's speaking the truth, man. He's speaking the truth.
Everybody want beef. I just want a boat. I just bought a yacht. Free all my zones. Organize mine.
He just want a boat. He just want a yacht. You know what I'm saying? He don't want much.
Organized crime, I'ma make it flip 4 or 5 times. She too loud, money on time, Chanel in the air, confetti in the sky, money on dial, buddy on trial, body number 10, living so foul. What am I lobster? What am I monster? Got a whole safe full of Rolex watches, don't even rock 'em, Cartier watching, got the whole club full of.
You know he's flexing them Cartier watches. You know what I'm saying? He's always flexing what he's got, isn't he? Because he's earned it.
Bad bitch options, stuff in my pockets. I'm stuffing my pockets, still stuffing my pocket. What you call profit? What you call profit? Big yacht in the tropics. Everybody want beef, niggas want smoke.
Oh my days. Everybody want beef, want smoke. You know what I'm saying? He just wants a yacht in the tropics. You know what I'm saying?
Getting high, niggas on dope. Everybody got rich, then they went broke. Hoes wanna.
Everybody on dope, everybody got rich. Then they, well, like, you know what I'm saying? Then they go broke. I mean, he's talking facts, man. He knows what's going on. He don't even get involved in the beef. Seriously.
Then they want to post when I came Any nigga wanna leave, pussy nigga jump. Take a rent a meal, pay off in the lump. Winning is a thrill, all a nigga want. Leave it in the streets, turn it in the trunk. A nigga came for the money. A nigga came for the money. Young niggas won't.
Yeah, only came for the money. You know, he's speaking facts, man. And I'm loving the whole vibe of this track, as I keep saying. It is a oof. And the lyrics, beat, on point, fire.
Money, young nigga get money. Huh.
Hot. You know, he does his little huh. He always does that at the end. And he's got his little Maybach music he always puts in the beginning of his tracks. He always puts that in there. And he's Rose, isn't he? You know, that's his nickname. Anyway, Rick Ross teamed up with Pharrell. The beat, man, is a typical Pharrell. Well, it's not a typical Pharrell joint. It's just a typical sort of, it's a beat that you can't just get anywhere with Pharrell. Like, he has got his own stamp on everything. Like, when you used to listen to the Neptunes back in the day, they were just something out. They were just unique. Their beats were always topic for conversation. So this, I love that Afro beats, like I said, dancehall vibes of this track. You start off with a boof, 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 boof. You like the real heavy beat, and then it just goes into this like dance mode, and then it switches back to that heavy beat in the middle. I love it. Absolutely love it. I love the way it switches. And so you'd be getting down with your bad self on the dance floor. I certainly would. So come on, Rick Ross. I'll be honest, he's not in my top 10 or even probably top 5 rappers, but he does his thing and he's been consistent over the years. When he drops something, about 80% I like. Sometimes I don't always like his music, but that, I love that. He's 49 from Clarksdale, Mississippi. He rose up in the 2000s. He's sort of an influential figure in modern hip hop. He's known for his booming, and I mean booming vocals, yeah? And he's worked with so many hip hop artists, and his larger than life persona. That's what everyone knows him for. He's a big fella, isn't he? You know what I mean? I mean, he lost weight, then he got big, like up and down, you know, that yo-yo diet type thing, you know what I'm saying? But whatever you say about the guy, like, he's living life to the full. I mean, every time I see him, he's like, seriously, you know, he's flexing his Rolexes, he's flexing his wealth. But he just wants to stay out of all the beef. So that's pretty much what the song was sort of saying, that people just in it for the money, which is totally 100% correct. You know, and that doesn't create longevity in hip hop. It just doesn't. You've got to be in it because you love it, one, you're creative, you do it for the love of hip hop. And sorry about my dog barking in the background. You know, being at home, this is part of it, isn't it? When you're in your own environment, my dog just does his thing. So just ignore that. I have. Anyway, his lyrics, they sort of stem from like hardships of street life and black market activity into rags and riches, narrative that he often puts into his music. It's often described sort of affluence, wealth. He always describes that in his music, and luxury, because that's what he's all about. He's grafted for it as well. It's not like he's lazy, you know what I'm saying? He's worked with so many people over the years. He also founded Maybach Music Group, and he signed artists like Meek Mill, Wale, French Montana, and Marion, amongst a few. A Southern playalistic, baby. I love Southern artists, and I love the whole, you know, like the Southern artists just bring something different to hip hop, which I love. I just love the whole, you know, it's like raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying other hip hop's not raw, but it's just raw, down and dirty, boy. Mississippi. I've been to Mississippi. Absolutely love the place. It is like, it's just got its own unique vibe. That's why people just absolutely love it when they go there. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi, boy, that's where he's from anyway. So obviously, you know, people sort of, he's a controversial figure. People always sort of said he didn't come from the streets. He, you know, he had a good background, all this, you know, he didn't come from like poverty and all that, and poor. He wasn't poor. It's up for debate, whatever. He always says he did. He always came from like his rags to riches story. Other people say, nah, man, you had a good job. You know what I'm saying? You just jumped into the hip hop. But he's proved himself. he's been in hip hop long enough, and now he's proved himself as an established artist. So come on, you know, respect. So I remember his debut single Hustlin' in 2006, and he was apparently a subject of bidding wars between Bad Boy, which is Diddy's label, and of Goddy's Murder Inc. Label. But he ended up signing a deal with Jay-Z on Def Jam. So, you know what I'm saying, that he bidding war, I must have said they saw something in him, you know what I'm saying. So outside of his solo career, he was a lead member of Triple C's alongside Florida rappers Gunplay and Torch in 2005. He had 9 Grammy Award nominations after releasing numerous albums. He's got a catalogue of albums. I can't even go into them, but some are like Teflon Don, Hood Billionaire, Black Market, etc, etc. He was also named Man of the Year apparently in 2010 2011 by the Source magazine, and he was classed as the hottest MC in the game by MTV that later that year. So, you know, he's got some cred behind him. You can't knock him, you know what I'm saying? And he's still consistently dropping music. So to me, he's earned his place as a hip hop artist. Maybe sometimes people would say he's a bit commercial. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't think he's commercial because he, you know, the guy says too much stuff that can't go on the radio. You know what I'm saying? That'd be edited bleep bleep bleep. You know, nah, not to me. To me, he's just a credible artist. I like Rick. I like his little stamp on every track. Like I say, Maybach music thing that he always has, and I love that Everyone knows who that is when you hear that little and I can't do it. Only he can do that justice. But that is Rick Ross, and that he's coined that is that's his stamp on every track. Like Chris Brown's got his little thing. Everybody's got their little I don't know, signature, I guess, that has been in the game for a very long time. And Rick has got that, which I love. Proper sexy as well. Come on now. Anyway, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, sorry, no offense. Just saying that is. I love when I hear that on there. Anyway, guys, tell me what you think. Leave some comments. Like, subscribe. Down below, I do read all of the comments. I love the feedback. I always react to the feedback that I get. So, you know, I'm not always going to agree. You're not always going to agree with what I'm saying. But I love the feedback. As proper hip-hop community, we're always going to have debates on who we like, who we don't like, whether the track's good, it's trash, whether the artist is good, they're trash. It depends also what side you're on. You know, west-east divide that's been going on raging in hip hop right now. Everybody's got their opinion on everything. So anyway, tell me guys what you think, and whatever time zone you're in, hope it's a good one, and please come back and watch me vibing out to, you know, my artists and tracks that I love so much. That almost went into a swear word. That artists. I'm renowned for that, man. I'm always stuttering or saying something wrong, but I love it. I love that about myself. And I just leave it in as well. I don't edit it out because that's me. I'm just natural and raw. That's me. Just take me as I am. Take me or leave me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, leave some comments. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Like I've said before. And I've got nothing left to say but peace.